I was the window of the outside world that they would never see again. So I had lifers around me who was wanting to see them pictures that I didn't receive, and them letters, and hear with people, because I'm Beanie Sigel. I just was out there with the biggest thing outgoing, Rockefeller Records. So the jail embraced me from when I came in. So when I'm in that jail and I'm on visits, and I know 50 Cent just dropped an album out, he's just sold 10 million albums, and I see him every month come to that jail to see his uncle, and my right-hand man, and people looking at me, ain't come to see me one time, and I know 50's schedule was just as strenuous as his, but if this man in 15 years, I only had a year and a day, skid bit, it wasn't nothing, it was a vacation, because it really woke me up. I needed that rush. But my man couldn't come see me one time. I ain't asked for no money or nothing on the books. I had to turn myself in. So I already put $10,000 on my books before I even went to jail.
See, Beans, I can understand why you mad, because it wasn't like it was just business with you and Jay. Y'all was really a family. Like people on the street thought The Rock was really a family.
You understand, me and Jay wouldn't speak forever. Like, I could never get Jay on the phone to talk to him. If anybody would have ever said anything sideways about Jay, I was on him from the gate, because that was my man. So I'm from the street, so I'm riding with the same mentality. Like, you can't sit in front of my face and tell me, no, Mac, you thorough, but your man a nut, and I'm going to get at him. When I go back to my man to talk to him, I'm going to let him know what the dude said, but he also going to know what I did to rectify that situation in his absence. Without him having to tell me to do nothing.
Let me ask you another question, Beans. You said on the record that you was a fly on the wall, and you can say some things that have Beyonce looking at Jay-Z funny. Like what you mean by that?
That's not to be said, because like I said, I still got love for the brother, and I said, when you love a person and got love for him, it just don't go away no more. But it's just like, it got these feelings I got in me gotta come out, because I can't talk to Jay on the phone. I can't have that conversation with him on the phone, because I can't get him on the phone. You gotta go through 4 or 5 people to talk to Jay.
What about Bleak? You said F Bleak on the record too.
I mean, because Bleak could tell me he loved me in my face, but I see interviews on the internet where he like saying I'm the big home, I'm the little homie. Me and Jay don't talk about money. That's why I'm still around, and that's why them niggas ain't around no more. I'm still here, so I know it's things that's being said. Like I told you, 85% of communication nonverbal.
Yeah.
I can read a person's body language and see their handshake, their match, and they smile. When I say that stuff in my music, I'm hoarse because I've been up all night and I catch this flight, so excuse my voice. But when I say these things in my music, I mean that. Like your handshake ain't matching your smile. I'm come from where you got to pick that stuff like that up. Because there's even players get played on. I come from where it's wolves at in the street, and they play on the weak.
So, Beans, where you want? How can this situation be rectified? Is it an end to it?
It's just me. Listen, I'm just getting my feelings off. That's all I'm doing. This album, because it ain't gonna stop. There's more records. That's just the first one I feel as though I'm gonna drop for right now, because it was at the appropriate moment. But I said I was coming out with an album called The Ignorance. I'm not. The album you can expect is called The Closure. And I'm just bringing closure on the situations and things that I got in my chest that I can't talk to my big homie who told me he had me no matter what.
So do you feel like Jay-Z owes you something? Because, I mean,
No.
See, that's grown man.
No, I don't feel like Jay-Z owe me a dime. Because like I said, he made his money. Where I feel as though Jay-Z owe me is a conversation. And that's why he making the song, What You Talking About? Because he don't want to have that conversation with me. I just needed that conversation. I think I deserve that. Not to just leave people in limbo and just step off and just don't tell your man nothing. That's all Jay-Z is. That's all he owe me is a conversation.
I respect that. I mean, Beans, you know,
He don't owe me $1. He made his money, however way he did it. Whether he jacked shit, excuse my language, jacked stuff, or took swag from people, or did whatever he did. He hustled. I give him that. He a hustler. He made his money.
I mean,
I was against.
He milked Philly. He really did milk Philly, man. Philly.
It ain't about him milking Philly. He milked the game. He did what he was supposed to do, and I tip my hat to him. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. But when you roll with a team, there's no I in team. And when you tell somebody you're going to do something, and you're going to make sure they all right, and you're going to do certain things, like them lines where Jay say, now fish farm, now they want me to cook clean and do a good dish for them. I told them that when I first met them, when I was late for a photo shoot, and they asked me why was I late, and I told them because I missed my train. And they told me, why you still catching the train? Why you don't got no car? Because I ain't got the bread yet. I ain't got no car. Not the kind of car I want. I'm waiting because I know the money going to come. No, you need a car. Just tell us what you want. Nah, see, if you give me a fish, I'm going to eat today. But if you teach me how to fish, I'm going to eat forever, and I'm going to feed my children. And then they're going to teach their children how to fish, and they can eat.
Well, you know what's crazy? It seemed like they was teaching you how to fish, but from what I'm getting, the state property clothing line, the shoes, you was just the figurehead for that, but you wasn't making no money off that. They was getting the money.
No, they wasn't teaching me how to fish because if they was my man, like, you gotta understand like this. Like, I never had a real manager when I was at Rockefeller. Like, they know this. Like, even an accountant. I went years without accounting. If you my man, you supposed to be making sure, like, yo, what's up? You cool? I mean, what's up with your management? Y'all straight? You got accountant? You on your taxes? You got to make sure you do this. You got to know. You're supposed to be schooling your man. So that's why that line where you say, Beans, I ain't trying to change you, just to give you some game to make the transition from the street to the fame. That was a hot line, but when was that conversation we had when you was giving me some game?
So y'all never had that conversation?
We ain't had that conversation. The one time, only real conversation me and Jay had when he was talking to me about certain things I couldn't do is when I had a situation with Cosmic Kev in Philadelphia at Power 99, and they stopped playing my music on the radio station for a while. And they threatened to stop playing his, too. So the conversation he had with me was, you can't do certain things and this, that, and the third, but it wasn't like a conversation where he was really putting me on something and telling me, yo, you got to do this, and if you do this, you can capitalize off this, and this can happen. It was more him
protecting his own interests, protecting his...
me, for me, not only messing up for me, but for him, too.
Yeah.
He scolded me more than he really corrected me. Because I'm a firm believer that correction ain't punishment. But he didn't give me correction. He scolded me.
Well, your Beans, man, like I said, you always got a forum here with me. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne in the Morning Beat. As long as I'm here, you always got a forum with me, and we about to blast off this new record for the people to what you talking about. You know?
Art is all love. And like I said, this ain't a diss record. It's just a real record. It's just feelings, you know what I mean? My feelings evolve. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hurt how my man stepped off